Okay, are we ready? Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play the Last Story with me, RockPaperMario. And last part we found out that Dagran's evil. Now what I want to do is I want to try seeing if the sixfold fiend, like this, it says it deals 2 damage times 2 to humans. Now what I want to see is if maybe that's actually powerful against Dagran because of the fact that he's a human. So I want to see if that works, because I didn't try that the last time, and I forgot to try it with Jiral. Now I have done some grinding just to get like the characters' levels up to where they should be, like the party members. Zale only grew up 1 level, but the rest of the characters are level 63. Zale is level 69. And as well, what I wanted to do was get everyone's spirit level back, Joe Duffy's spirit level. I wanted to get everyone's like overdrives up, just to be ready, since I used them all in the last battle. So everyone's is up except Marania, but Marania's we shouldn't need for like right at the beginning anyway.
Why?
So
Why did
it
this
shouldn't
happen?
matter. Now is there a save? Yes, there's a save point here just in case. Save. Just because I don't want, just in case it ends up that I have to like. I'm actually going to save in a new spot, just in case it ends up that I get interrupted or something and I have to like leave this for another day or something. Okay, now where do we go? Any ideas, genius? Through this door, maybe? Any ideas, genius? Yeah, look at this place. It's really strange. It's really kind of like in disarray and, no, not here. It's just really kind of, chaotic, I suppose, and like I suppose we're all feeling a bit chaotic at the moment after finding out that Dagran, like, we were all just pawns in his master plan the whole time, that all he wanted to do was to, like, the only reason he came to Lazarus Island was to try and get the Outsider's power, I guess. Well, that's me surmising. He hasn't like told us that outright.
Can't see
but
a thing in here.
How did Dagran get ahead of us? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Don't follow me. What's ahead is my business, not any of yours.
It is our
You
business.
can't say crap like that now. Show yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
What
Come on,
happened
sir.
to Lowell?
He died.
He didn't make it here.
Yeah.
I see.
I see. Is that all you got to say? Damn it, Dagran. Say something else.
I mean, were we not your
I'm
friends
sorry,
at all?
Simon.
Do you know?
Apologizing to me ain't gonna change out now, is it? You bastard.
Yeah.
What do you intend to do with the power of the outsider?
Yeah, Marani
Do
is
you
cutting
know
to
what
the
could
chase.
happen?
She'll put her serious face on.
Sure I do. Zangarak told me all about it.
What?
Zangarak told you? Then you were the one collaborating with the Garak.
Why? For what reason?
To what end?
To achieve our dream. Didn't we always say how we wanted to live a decent life?
Yeah.
To become something more than dogs of war to be used and thrown aside.
You've
Warthogs.
got one hell of a way of doing it. I thought we were friends.
Yeah.
I'll
Poor
recreate
Yorick must
this
be
world.
hurt.
Do that, and we'll have no fear of war, death, anything.
What is this,
We'll have a
Moonraker?
chance to lead a decent life.
Oh, look, a door. And there he goes through it. I saw that film Salt last night as well. Speaking of
There's no
maniacal
turning back
crazy
for me
people.
now. Please, don't follow me.
Well, no, of course
Dagran,
we're gonna
wait.
follow you. I saw that film Salt with Angelina Jolie last night, and like it was actually pretty good. Like it was a bit mad. Like there were but like I think you're like, you know, like those kind of spy films, you're supposed to expect to have to suspend your disbelief a little bit, you know, that kind of way. Because that's not what it was. It's not about like whether it could happen or not. It's about kind of the action and the kind of twists and turns and things. And I thought it was pretty good. Like it wasn't amazing,
So, Dagran,
but it was
everything
good.
you've
Like
done
worth
together,
watching.
everything up till now, was it all just so you could obtain the power of the 2 outsiders?
You might recognize this place from the multiplayer. This is going to be our final battlefield for the main storyline anyway.
Coming to Lazarus Island. Dealing with Zangarak.
Yeah, see, I was
The
right.
invasion of the Garak continent. Everything. It
Look
was
at
all
this.
for this moment.
This is actually
Though
where
I
the
did make
outsider
1 or 2
is.
miscalculations.
And I suppose you were the one who killed General Astar as well.
Yeah. He didn't really fit in with my plans.
You killed Astar? You killed the chomp mouth?
Why? There was no need to.
No
Yeah.
need to kill him.
There's no need to do any of this crap.
The day when the Empire's meaningless war came and tore my life apart. The Night Sale. They stood there laughing as they butchered my family.
Yeah, that happened to Zale as well, but like you don't see him turning into a mad person.
I had to get my revenge, so I searched high and low for any clues.
I love these like
And then I found out
cutscenes
who
where you can
commanded
look
the army
around.
that murdered my family. It was a man named Astar.
No,
He's
it
no
couldn't have
different
been.
from the rest of them. Those murderers who took everything from us.
No, he's a good man. I know
We need to
myself.
talk about it. Remember, I
Where
said
are
I'd
you?
get everything back one day.
There he is. You're some jerk, do you know that?
Right, Zale?
I always said he was a jerk. Who was like tainted by ambition.
Limited power it holds.
Dark ambition, like Macbeth.
I used you and everyone else as pawns to get my revenge.
What's he wearing now? I didn't put him in that crazy, wacky get-up.
But I will say one thing, Zale.
Oh, now he has Terminator eyes.
Looking back on it all,
Yeah, was it worth it, dickwad? Holy shit.
we had some good times.
All my life, you've been the one I looked up to. The one who showed me the way.
Okay, is that doing like double damage, the six-fold fiend or whatever? Because I can't tell. It seems to be doing good damage.
We can still save him. We must.
Okay, we have to like use Yorik's magic. Yorik, where are you, buddy? I'm going to use this, cast this now, this deflector. But where's Yorik's magic? That's what I need. Because I need to like break that shield on him. Oh my god, get off me. This music is cool, I must say. This mad like synth music, it sounds like Yes or something. Okay, I'm going to like cast the deflector again. Okay, Mirania, we need your like I'm just gonna like recover everyone for a second. Now, look, Yorik, are you going to like cast anything anytime soon? Because that's what I need. I need to get rid of that shield. This first form is pretty easy. You'll get him down in health pretty quickly. But as with most final bosses, he has multiple forms. And I actually did die on... Look at this, like, it's crazy. As with most final bosses, he has, like, multiple forms. But you should be okay if you just keep your wits about you. Okay, Callista's getting a little bit low on health. Where's Mirania's healing circle? Mirania, where's your healing circle? Are you gonna like cast a healing? Oh, I have to like when he gets the perfect guard, you have to do Yorik's
Weapons and magic are useless. What do we do now?
I don't know. I'm just gonna cast this for the moment.
Deflects everything we throw at it.
We must take down that barrier.
Yeah, how are we supposed to do
attack
that?
the barrier. Callista and I will support you.
Sure.
What's this? What's this all about? Holy crap. What was that even about? I can't even tell what happened there. That was just mad. Come on, Yorik.
Dagran's too far gone.
Zale,
Look at him, he's
do
crazy.
something.
Time.
Yeah, I mean,
Zale, I need time.
what?
I'll show you my true power.
Oh my god, that's creepy looking. He looks like a doll or something. Okay, this is basically what you've got to do is
Control the power now.
control what power? Is this why you've like had your eye patch on this whole time?
I'll obliterate the barrier with my magic.
Zale, trust you.
Yeah, I trust him. Don't worry, I trust Yorik to the ends of the earth. If he'd hurry up. Oh great, death. That's fantastic. I love a bit of death, like.
Zale, give me the order.
Yeah, I'm giving you the order, don't worry. Accelerate. Okay, we're just gonna go, no, don't you do that a second. You use that. You big bang. Yeah, here we go. And revive, you do that.
Obliterate the barrier with my magic.
Just because everyone needs to be healed a bit.
Here goes!
Accelerate, and I'm gonna like cast this on here we go, ancient barrier, and I'm going to like diffuse the ancient barrier and the accelerate, because it's really that makes such a huge difference. Come on, Yorick, where are you, buddy? Here we go. Look at this is crazy. Like, look at that. That was just mad. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Yeah, it is amazing. Like, look, the screen is just a big mess all over again.
Cheers. It wasn't anything, really. Finally, I can control.
Come on, are you going to like?
I like it.
Did I guard against it or something?
Seriously? You should have done that right from the beginning.
Yeah, you should have. Where's Mirania's heal circle?
Come on, don't stand there like numpties. We're still far from finished.
Seren, where are you? I'm like trying to help you here.
It's a lot more effort than any of you realise, alright?
You still have the energy to complain like that. I'm sure you're just fine.
You're right.
Come on, guard.
We've got to end this. We've got to end this.
Did I guard against it? I think I did. You can guard against that just like you can guard against like the Mitra's attack.
But no matter. Your power still.
It's kind of weird that his like voice stays the same. Like even when he's like evil, like even when he's a monster, it's really strange the way his voice stays the same. Okay, we're doing well. We've only like I think only one of us has died so far.
Correct. As long as your friend lives, nothing will change.
Okay, come on. We need to like get her head in the game here. Okay, where's Seren? There she is. Okay, I'm trying to get over to Seren.
It is pure joy to see you humans tremble.
No, you're not gonna get me. I'm gonna get over. I need to like get that deflector on, and I need to get over and revive Seren. And I need to tell her to use her attack.
Dagmar, don't make me do it. I want to save.
Skip, Shadow Stitch on him. Skip. Okay, come on. This guy, he has like a lot of HP. Like this battle is going to take like a reasonably large amount of time, just because of the fact that he has quite a large amount of HP. But it's not undoable. Like, don't think that. Okay, now get out of there. When he like, okay, now where's Mirania's heal circle? I just need to get that back on. I'm doing better at this than I usually do, I must say. Get the deflector on. No, that's gone. Why does Seren keep dying? Probably because he keeps doing that. Okay, Mirania's like spirit is back up. Skip. You can use that if you want, and you use revive, because I need to get our levels back, our lives back, because you really have to keep an eye on like Mirania's spirit level, on Joe Duffy's spirit level, because it'll you really have to keep an eye on like Mirania's spirit level, because it'll it's the key to this battle, like getting her back to. Callista's down. Okay, that's not good. I need to go over and bring her back. Okay, that's not good either. When Callista's down, it is definitely not good, because that ancient barrier of hers is just too useful not to have. Okay, where's I kind of like the way everyone's spread out. Oh my god, that is definitely not good. Come on, get back in the game, guys. I kind of like the way everyone's spread out because it means that, like, it means that he's not, like, they're not getting caught in the crossfire, like, wherever he, like, there's no place on the battlefield where he's everywhere at once, if you know what I mean. Now, where's Mirania's heal circle? It's over here, is it? Jeez, you couldn't put it further away, could you? Like, that's the one thing, as I say, like, I wish they'd, no, I'm trying to, like, revive Mirania is what I'm trying to do. Stop, like, going around like fucking Reptar. Okay. I'm trying to revive Mirania is what I'm trying to do. So, come on over here, you big log. We're getting him down. Holy crap. Okay, that did a lot of damage. If I can get Mirania's... Okay, I'm going using the Accelerate. Shadow Stitch, might as well. Ancient Barrier, might as well. Skip. Because it really, like, helps to be able to get the Accelerate and the Ancient Barrier and everyone else. Like, that's something I didn't know. When I did this battle, like, I didn't know you could, diffuse the Ancient Barrier and the Accelerate onto other party members, and it's really fucking useful. Like, I just didn't know you could do it. Like, look, we're taking him down like nobody's business because Seren is accelerated as well, and we're getting like huge chains. Yeah, you're in for it now.
One is not enough. I must absorb the outsider of Lazarus as well.
Okay, now, like, this is the part that's hard.
Zale, he's gathering the outsider's power in the center of his body.
If you attack from above, you should be able to reach the center. If you destroy it, we've won.
But that's
No,
where
fuck.
Dagran is.
I can feel it too.
No.
The outsider's power is gathering inside Dagran and feeding him.
I don't care. How much blood has been spilt because of this war? Enough is enough.
You have to, like, get
I'm
up
sick of
high,
it. Sick
but
of all the
he
pain.
needs to be, like, but see, he's not near anywhere up high at
It's
the
time
moment.
to end this. I should have stopped you a long time ago. I had so many chances. If only I'd seen them. I'll end this by myself. I'll end this whole war.
Where am I
and
supposed to go?
everything
Like,
by
I have
myself.
nowhere.
Just so it fits sometimes, Zane. What do you think we're here for? You aren't the only one to bear this burden.
Yeah.
Okay, where is he?
We'll stop
Okay,
Dagran
where the
together.
fuck is he?
Come on, Zane. Let's finish this together.
Thanks, everyone. Let's make this the final fight. Lend me your strength.
Okay. Okay, here, this'll work. Where is he? Fuck, I can't get him. He's like in completely the wrong place.
Zale, jump in from above. and
I
snap this
can't.
thing. You can do it. I'll distract him. So hurry up and do it.
There, okay, I got it. There, I thought you had to, like, get... There was, like... I remember a part to this battle where you had to, like... That went really well. That was the easiest. That went, like...
Yes, he's my family.
Oh my god, that went so well.
How
I
many
remember a
years do you
different
think
part
I've
to
known
that battle.
him? I understand him by now. How his mind works. What he must be thinking.
Look at that face. Isn't there like a Yu-Gi-Oh card that has a face like that? Is it the Summoned Skull or something like that? Not that I know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, what I know about Yu-Gi-Oh comes from watching a couple of episodes and watching Yu-Gi-Oh Abridged. Oh my god. Like, I remember the last time I did that, you actually had to do a vertical slice from up on top. And, like, that's what I was trying to do, and I couldn't get him from... Like, I couldn't get a bead on him from anywhere. I remember that being harder, that last segment. What's that red thing? It looks like, the good fairy, Glinda, in, The Wizard of Oz. Except evil. There's my demon hand thrusting the sword into him. That was cool. I like the way that final battle, it doesn't have any mad gimmicks. It's just an all-out slugfest, you know, that kind of way. Like, I'd say, like, we won at the cost of our friend, but I mean, can we call him a friend after what he tried to do to us? Do you know? There's my claw feet.
I wish things were different.
So do I. I wish this whole game had gone differently.
Stop me.
For their sake, not mine.
I'm sorry.
Why does it have to end like this?
I'm the one who messed up your lives.
Yeah, too right.
I deserve it. I'm sorry for everything that I did.
Oh, poor Mirania.
And Zale.
And Yorick.
I'm sorry I put you through this.
Yeah, I guess Yorick is like Cyclops. Do you know the way he has to wear the eye patch to like...
We had.
Because his power is too great or something?
For a while. But I started taking it all for granted. And before I knew it, my obsession with revenge spiraled out of control. I'm such an idiot.
Look at his nose.
Zale,
it's kind of really bendy or
you
something.
don't need me anymore.
Too
Always
right.
remember.
Oh, Mirania's sad.
Friends who are like family.
They're all sad.
And more.
Because he was like a leader and a mentor to all of
Stay
them.
by Zale's side.
For so long. Even though they find out he's evil now,
Get
that
the
doesn't
hell out
change
of
the
here.
fact that
Live.
he was family.
Live for me. Sorry to be so demanding right up to the end. But that's my final order.
Oh, final order.
You'll make a fine knight. I know it.
That's his sword. Remember the first one that they bought
Thank you.
when they became mercenaries.
Zale. Thank you.
Look at her grey eye. I never noticed before that her eyes are kind of a silvery grey colour. Well, that's the final boss, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, because that was, like, I like it. Like, I think, like, as I say, like, it was way easier this time than it was the last time I did it, mostly because I knew a few things now that I didn't know then. I probably am a bit more wise with my battling. Like, especially, like, the fact that you can,
Zale!
Zale!
is there any point in saving here, like? Do you know? I'm gonna anyway, but like, is there any point?
Understand how you feel. But now we need to get out of here alive.
Aw, go Mirania, she's so
Don't throw
excited.
your life away. You owe it to both of them.
Yeah, Lowell and Dagran.
We have to get back to the castle and let everyone know the war's over.
Let's go home, Zale. Everyone's
War is
waiting.
over if you want it. But yeah, I like especially that kind of like knowing that you can dispel, accelerate on and ancient barrier onto the whole party. That's mad. I had no idea you could do that, and it makes things like it makes such a difference. Like to especially when you're like with Seren.
Don't look back, okay?
Yeah, you don't
I
want
know
a
it's
white pillar
difficult,
of salt.
But we have to press on. We have no other choice.
Zale, Mirani is right. You owe it to Dagran. So you have to survive, no matter what.
Like
Yes. It was Dagran's final order. That applies to you too, Seren.
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
she's still
Let's get out of here.
hurt from. I mean, imagine like Lowell just died like a matter of minutes ago, and she's like sucking it up. Like I mean, and she went into battle like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, had about enough of this war.
But like that's some fortitude there, like, do you know. From Seren's point of view, yeah. Here's where I did grinding. They're just like those centaurs again. Or yeah, I mean, like in the spot where I did grinding with the party members, it's just more of those centaur golem guys. So it's actually easy. So
Lowell!
yeah, Lowell's gone. I can't believe it. I'm probably going to make this all one long video because it kind of is a finale, even though the post-game, like, it's not, like, the post-game in this game is actually quite, not substantial, but it's actually somewhat cool, do you know, it's not just a crappy bits and pieces, do you know. Lowell.
You lot go on ahead. I'm gonna take him home. Seren, wait. You can't do it on your own. That's suicide.
Shut up!
Yeah.
I have to do this. Can't you see? There's no point anymore.
I never noticed that
Dawn
flower
left
she
me
has.
here. How can I go on living?
Oh, Seren. That Zesha bastard has a lot to answer for. Oh look, here's Glinda. The thing that left, and what's he doing now?
Oh, what's up, chaps?
Oh, that's amazing. I love it. I still think it's cool that they'd actually kill him to the extent that he's not with you for the final battle, like that close to the end. I think that's really cool.
Really hurts.
Do you know? And I think it's really not adventurous, but it's not like what you expect, do you know? Like that close to the end of the game. It'd be like if in Final Fantasy X, like Auron died, like before you fight Jecht. Yeah, I saw it, that Glinda thing. It was Dagran who brought him back to life. So he somewhat redeems himself in death by giving Lowell back to us. That's quite nice. I like that. And it kind of helps you not hate Dagran, because even though, like, it's different for them, like, the characters, I mean, they knew him for years, like, it's different for them, like, it's easier for them to kind of forgive him compared to you, like, you can't forgive him. Oh, these are Zesha's swords, don't leave them behind. Like, it's easy for them to forgive Dagran. It's not that easy for the player to forgive Dagran, since he's never really... They never set him up as a really likeable character in the same way as they do the others. And I suppose that's to make you kind of accept that he's evil. Do you know, they never set him up like Seren and Yorick. He's kind of always like a little bit of... Or Mirania or Lowell. He's always like a little bit too serious and a little bit too overbearing, do you know? And, oh my god, look, this Dutch ankle here.
It's starting to fall apart.
But,
Let's get out of here before it's too late.
they never, like, I mean, so it's harder for you to forgive him because you don't ever really like him in the same way as other characters. You don't have forged a real connection with him. But I suppose by doing that, like saving Lowell, it does help you, like, forgive him and realize that he's not, and help realize that he redeemed himself at the last moment somewhat, to a certain extent. Not completely, do you know, that kind of way. But it kind of helps you, like, realize, like, that, like, accept that they'd forgive him, do you know, that kind of way, I suppose. I don't know. I'd kind of prefer if you didn't,
The
like...
exit should be above.
Not much further.
Oh, this is the elevator Yorick was on.
We don't know what surprises await us.
Yeah, we don't. Look how fast this thing is going.
Something will try to defend the outsider. I just know it.
Oh no, assholes. Yeah, as I say, I'd kind of prefer if they didn't, do this.
Try to stick together, everyone. Look out for the pillars from above, too.
We'll get out of here alive.
Yeah, like, I'd kind of prefer if they didn't do this because it kind of breaks up the whole, like, end of, like, I'd prefer if they kind of did this in, like, a cool rocking cutscene, you know, that kind of way, instead of actually having you battle, because I think it kind of breaks up the whole momentum of, I think it kind of breaks up the whole end of the story, end of the game vibe, you know, that kind of way, by having you do this. Like, I think, like, having you, like, physically, like, it's different, like, to actually, like, escaping if it were, like, crumbling or whatever, but having these battles and things like that, it kind of breaks it up a little bit too much for me. Do you know, like, let's say in Super Metroid, like, you really are racing against a clock, and you're running out of the planet while it's blowing up around you, do you know, that kind of way.
Everyone's okay?
And I think that's cool.
Zale, let's go.
But this having, like, this battle on the elevator, it just breaks it up a little bit too much. I don't know. I think it could have done with a few more actual proper cutscenes to like bring you out of the place as well. But that's only a small little quibble, to that kind of way. Look, we got out. There's like the Garak Island. And there's our island, Lazarus Island. What's the Garak Island called actually? I think it's just called the Garak Stronghold.
Over.
It was all, yeah, it was.
Retreated to their own continent. Thanks to the continued efforts of Zale and his friends, a treaty of peace was signed, bringing an end to the war for good.
Woo! Go, guys! It's your treaty of peace.
The Fortress Island should stay joined to the edge of Lazarus Island, so Zale moved them to a new position, in between the Empire and the Garak continent.
I just think that sounds so like, oh yeah, I think I'll move these islands somewhere else, why not?
The land's energy was no longer being drained away.
Do you know?
With each day that went by, the comforting warmth of peace spread softly across the land.
Yay!
Soon enough, the time came to return the outsider to the sky.
But yeah, I really like it. Just like says it so flippantly, like, oh yeah, I think I'll move these islands somewhere else where they'll be in a better place. Yeah, here we are, Stargazer's Tower in the daytime. Is there a save point here? This place looks really well animated, actually. It looks really good. Let's talk to Lowell and Seren.
So, now Lazarus is the bridge between two great nations, eh?
Yeah.
I bet this city is going to become even more prosperous than it already was.
Yeah, basically the
Why don't we
situation
start a
is
business
like...
here or something? People would appreciate it.
You? Running a respectable business?
Well, there's got to be something that's right up our street. How about
a bordello.
a bar?
Guzzled all the booze before the punters can get their hands on it.
Shut up!
She is a bit like Carol in Fair City, so I suppose she
Well,
could run a
it
bar.
could be fun.
I think they'd run a great bar. Yeah, so basically at the moment, like, Lazarus Island and the Fortress Island are joined into one big island, and they're halfway between our, like, the human continent and the Garak continent is basically what it's like
It's
at
not
the
going
moment.
to be easy for the humans in Garak to live together in harmony.
No, but we'll learn.
Not after all those years of conflict.
No. Just as the energy of the land will not simply return as though it was never lost.
But
With time, I believe that things will improve. Zale, you made the right choice.
yes, I love that. Like, I love that she says you made the right choice, because that's what plagues you for this whole game is, do you make the right choices? Is what you're doing the right
Shall we
thing?
return the outsider to the sky from whence it came?
Yeah, we will, why not? Yeah, I've already talked to him. I don't think they actually show you the credits at this juncture, like at the end of the main storyline. I think it's actually at the end of the post-game that they show you the credits. Oh my god, look, I'm crazy.
Everything's ready. It's time for us to grant the outsider's wish.
Yeah, and return them
My
to the
father was right,
cosmos.
can finally be fulfilled.
Let's send the outsider home.
The outsiders, the two of them. Well, no, actually, it is only one, because they're like two halves of one thing. Oh my god, my claw hand. Now that looked cool. Where's this? I suppose that's the isn't that where we? Yeah, that's where we fought Dagran, and that's where we fought well, not we didn't fight Zangarak, but that's where like Zangarak's one is. This is a pretty cool scene, actually. They just like I don't know. I just think it's cool. Yeah, look, I suppose, like, I wonder... Yeah, like, I suppose the Lazarus one is plugged into the island to, like, give it the power, like, to give its power to the cannon and all that kind of malarkey. I like the way they look slightly different as well. I mean, they're not just red and blue different. One is kind of like... Oh, that's the outsider talking.
Now we can once more gather the energy that fills the far reaches of the cosmos.
Yeah, we're talking to a planet.
Thank you.
See, it's actually a good thing, but it was in the wrong place. Do you know? Like when the outsider was in space, it was supposed to act as the kind of thing that would absorb like the universe's power, like old power, and create it anew and like make new worlds. But like where it was at the moment, it was just sapping all the energy out of the planet, you know? There it goes, off into space. Like the cake boss should have done with that cake of the rocket. Like, he was building a cake for NASA, and I thought and he was making a rocket, and like, he was like talking about launching it. I was like, oh, don't tell me, is he going to like launch it into the atmosphere? That'd be so cool. Space cake.
The outsider is a world seed.
Yeah.
A being that drifts through the darkness, absorbing the surrounding energy.
Yeah, I just said that. Shut up. Stop explaining what I already explained.
Because it was summoned down here, to a place where it should never have been. The outsider belongs in the skies, a seed of new life.
So the outsider creates new life?
Yeah, pretty much.
I believe that it will now.
Look at my like weird claw hand.
That mark is a gift that the outsider granted to you. That bond will not disappear.
Yeah, frame rate's a bit funny here, but that's no bother. Who cares? Oh, I love the way Lowell is alive again.
The conflict surrounding the outsider, after centuries of tragedy and strife, was finally brought to an end. The
Woo!
of the land was halted, and as for the heroes, Zale and Lady Callista,
and our friends, don't forget our friends,
brought peace to the land, would be passed down for many generations to come.
Yay!
A few days after the outsider's departure, humans
Here we
and
are.
Gorak alike had chosen to work together, sharing their technologies with one another. And their combined efforts had begun to clear away the scars of destruction that tainted their homes.
Ebony and ivory, together in perfect harmony, side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Lord, why can't we? Man, that's a cool window. I never saw that before. Is that new? Oh, here they are rebuilding this castle again. Like, how many more times are... Yeah, here's the epilogue, the last story. Look at that guy, like, scurrying across. He looked mad. Okay, there's one guy that I have to show you guys. My favorite NPC in the game. This guy, listen.
Oh, my spleen! Back into it! Oh, my spleen! Oh, my spleen! Oh, my spleen!
I love that. Okay, there should be a save point in here, because I'm going to save and end off to... Are you the guy who can... A young lady by the name of Ariella? Something wrong at her tavern? Okay. Well, don't worry about that yet. Yeah, here's a save point. I'm actually going to save here and end off this video. In the next video, we'll start on the post-game. And as I say, I don't know whether I might start, like, my new project. It depends, because, like, I have so many videos in reserve now. Between this and Paper Mario that I won't be recording like anything until after I go back to college. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to give myself a big load of videos that I could have as a buffer while my schedule got sorted out, you know, that kind of way. So I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to say thanks a million for watching the last story, and it's not over yet. I mean, we still the post game is somewhat substantial. Like, it'll be at least I'd say it'll be about 7 to 10 videos. I don't know. So yeah, thanks a million for watching, guys. Bye.